Well, my efforts with reshade didn't make any difference to me.
Do you find it's worse with reshade?
Well, I'm not really using much of it. Hold on. No, I don't think so. Why so quiet in my own ears? And I can't work out why. It feels really uncomfortable. I feel as I'm talking from a distance.
It's a good run on that line.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah. I'm quite happy to hit these because you know that if anyone else is flying, they're going to respawn. Oops, something seems to have cut back in. Right, my volume in my ears has suddenly improved. What is it you're flying?
It's a Gazelle.
Oh, right. I'll have a go at the tanks on the bridge soon as that goes.
I'll take a shot at the motor units on this.
Yeah. Three of them, I think, but I think the infantry hit me.
Saying to my chat that the explosions seem to have more beef to them now. They're very bassy and boomy.
I don't really hear much of them whilst I'm in this. Maybe it's because you're hearing them from the open side door where your gunner is, maybe?
No, I don't have a gun on this one. It's a forward-facing gun.
Oh, okay. I mean, I hit stuff and it goes, but I don't really hear explosions. I think that was the final BTR on the bridge. I've got a button that can turn off the shaders, and it makes no difference to that mist. I've suddenly lost ability for prop control, prop pitch control, so I'm going in. Actually, I need to change for one of those spare light bulbs for my illuminated sight as well. I've just realised I've got no sight. I hit one of my tyres again as well, because that's a very rough sounding on perhaps the starboard side.
Right. The Huey I have much more control over. This one is really, really sensitive.
Yeah?
I mean, I probably just need to tune the controls. Oh, sorry. Pressing the button out of reflex.
Oh, okay. I thought I had a tyre go on me, but I hadn't, so I'm not sure why that was such a... It felt like a sort of a rough landing, as if you got one of your tyres shot, but they're not. I'll get repaired.
Request repair. Copy. Request rearming. Copy. Rearming complete.
Right, mosquito power is that it's a right click on that bar that allows you to turn the magnetos on. Not sure if I came through then. Did you get that?
Yeah, I just didn't press my button.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I found that one, but I can't turn on any of the interior lights.
The switches along the side and the rotary switches that you have to turn.
Yeah, I found the rotaries. Rather, I remember the rotary. There doesn't seem to be anything.
Fell off the key.
Yeah, almost. It's a nav light and UV light gun carry there.
I think I'd have to jump in it because I can't remember that well. So you're talking about your panel lights, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just... As long as you've got your main power on from that right click on that bar where the magneto's on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's on. I just don't seem to be approaching.
I might have seen that as well, actually. The left-hand side or both?
Both. Well, all of them actually in the compass line.
Perhaps I'll jump in and have a look. I'll have another little strafe with the spit and jump in one. Right, R2B. My landings in the spit have got really scruffy. Okay, I'll jump out of this and grab a mosquito.
It feels like the brakes have changed as
I can't remember the last time I flew it. It wasn't that long ago. Oh, I just accidentally asked for your navigator. That was an accident, don't worry. Yeah, I've got no lights coming on the left hand side. Let's try the right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting one light, the light that points at the switches on the right. That one's coming on. That seems to be the only one that's coming on. Actually, I've got no centre reticle either.
Uh-oh. Who's got a P1?
A what?
Oh, that's... Who's on the runway?
Hey? Yeah, the lights do seem busted. It's just that one light I'm getting coming on, the one for the switches on the right hand side. And I've got no reticle light. Have you got a reticle light?
Oh, hang on. I'm not... Can't quite hear.
Okay, don't worry.
It's the trim. It says it's in the context of tail trim, but it's nose trim, isn't it, really? So down is nose down, not tail down.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's right. So you're going to move the little yellow arrow forward to give it nose down. I think the lights are busted. I've got no trim, no reticle. Have you got a reticle?
I haven't turned it on. Yeah, you got there's a power switch for that. It's the one that moves you into center position on the right hand side.
Yeah, yeah. I've thrown all those, the necessary ones, and I still haven't got a reticle.
Oh right.
Oh, hang on. I
No,
bet
I
it's
have.
because no, it's probably I've got it turned right down. Hold on. You can
G'day,
adjust
boys.
the brightness. Hello, hello. I can't even see who it is.
Hello, Bill.
That's Yod.
Hello, Yod.
Laxer, I said you're bad at flying as is. Now add vision impairment.
I don't actually think it makes much difference.
What?
Oh, you never know. I
Might make
mean,
me
you
better.
could just be so fucking blind you point the stick down instead of up.
Well, that's hands rather than eyes.
I feel like I'd do that. My hand-eye coordination is dog shit.
I've got my reticle now. I had it turned right down. Simple.
Right. Okay.
You would be surprised the amount of times I had that yoke and I went going down and went upwards.
Oh yeah, I forgot you used to have a Yod.
Yeah, I had a yoke for flight sims, but it was like a passenger plane yoke, like in a Cessna.
Yeah, yeah.
It was a dual stick yoke and not the single stick that everyone uses nowadays.
Well, it depends. I mean, some of the MSFS sanctioned gear is yoke orientated, I think.
Yeah. The annoying thing is I sold that set for the exact price that I bought it for.
Well, could have been worse.
I
Could
mean,
have
I
sold it
could
for
have
less.
still. I was hoping to get at least shipping back as well, but no.
Right. Now I'm having trouble seeing the targets in the distance.
Yeah, die. Have I not? I've not friended you on Discord. I thought I was gonna join the chat easy on my computer, but no. Now I'm on my big fancy computer with my
Oh yeah, that
fan
sounds a bit different.
board. Now I have my keyboard that you keep raving on about because you're jealous.
Well, it's not that good. You keep typing the words wrong.
Well, I wasn't typing on my bloody computer keyboard. What
Right,
was
okay.
it?
Well, okay. I expect a massive increase in typing accuracy then.
Hang on now. Let's not get crazy here.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Right, you've had your 5 minutes without my glasses.
Oh, fuck. God damn it, he's gonna survive.
Request rearming. Copy.
So how have you been, Bill?
Yeah, not bad. Got a new guitar, so that's quite good.
A new guitar.
Yeah, I had a short scale guitar because of my wrist issues and my damaged thumb, and I didn't have dodgy finger. Sorry, yeah, I didn't have a dodgy finger and thumb at that time, but
Right.
but the wrists
Rearming
don't
complete.
bend. So anyway, I got a short scale guitar that'll help me. But recently, I tried a standard size, and I can kind of get away with it. So I traded in the other one and got a nice new one, and it's a beaut. I mean, she's a lovely guitar. So it's just
Yeah,
down to me now.
Is that a wrist rest you've got there on your desk? Your desk?
What that I'm pointing at now? This purple thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, but to me it looks pinky, like pinkish skin color, and the first thought I had was arse cheeks.
What?
I don't know what that
I
looks
don't
like.
know
in
why,
that-
but people keep getting like mouse pads that have like tits or ass cheeks and shit like that, and then they're like
Not
good
around
up
here.
or something, or they're mouse padded viewing, and everyone goes, "Hey, I know what that is."
Well, mine is just a really boring, ordinary one. I'm happy to say.
Yeah.
Right, these lights on this Mosquito are not working correctly. That's for sure.
No.
The only light that I
Yeah.
can turn on is the one that lights the switch bank, the bank of switches there. All the others, none of them are working.
Yeah.
Okay, well I'll get started. I've been sitting here all this time, still haven't got started. So let's get done.
All right, I'm going to see if I can land this thing. I don't normally have much success.
I'm better at landing than I am with taking off on the Mosquito.
My takeoff was surprisingly smooth.
Well, I find that what trim did you have on the rudder?
It's twisted around to the R.
Geez, if I do that, the whole thing wants to skid round to the right. So it's as if I want no trim, no rudder trim. Otherwise, even with that, sometimes I find it wants to go to the right. I'll give it a try. I'll give it a full deflection around to the T or R and see how it goes this time.
Yeah, that's right, Laxer. Fuck you.
Keep it civil for Bill's
Look
stream.
and smile. Look and smile. I'm surprised you're not flying the Spitfire, Bill.
Copy.
Oh, I have been.
Oh, you have been. Okay.
Yeah, I got in this because Lexo was talking about the lights issue, so I got in this to see what I could remember. The lights definitely are not working.
Quite balked. Oh, okay. So it's quite balked, huh?
Quite what?
Quite balked. Broken.
Broken.
The
Balked
lights,
is
yeah.
slang for broken.
Lights are, yeah. There's only one light that's working, and that's the light that shines onto the panel of switches on the right.
I thought you were going to say the light that goes onto the target cross.
No, the reticle wasn't. My reticle wasn't on, but I realised that somehow I'd turned it right down. That was my fault. I had turned it right down, so I turned it up again, and it's fine.
So there are two lights that work then.
Well, if you
The
like,
rest are
the reticle isn't an illuminating thing. It sort of is.
Well,
but
yes, but
the panel lights
if we were
don't work.
talking in real life, then that would be a light.
Yeah, but it's the panel lights. No, there's only one panel light working, and that's that one that I said. None of the others are working. They used to.
Odd. I wonder why they've begun to not work. Like maybe
They've done something
they've
and affected the code.
else.
No, they've accidentally
Maybe.
changed the code.
remember who did the Mustang, not the Mustang, the Mosquito. I don't. Was that Eagle Dynamics or another company?
I think it was Eagle, yeah.
Uh,
But
I
if
think
they
there were
go through,
changes in the recent update.
yeah, and they've only got to change one thing, and it could affect other things, can't it? So if they don't finally realise, that what they've changed, then they've broken something, and that's what's happened here. I'm sure they'll be on it. They'll get to it and sort it out, I guess.
it seems like it was Eagle Dynamics.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Right, I still haven't started this. I better do that.
Yeah, Eagle
Do
Dynamics.
you want a hot start or a cold start on the Huey?
Why are you asking me? Cold start.
Well, because you're the one saying, well, a hot start is flames coming out the back, and a cold start is a sensible start.
I've never seen a hot start.
Roger that.
What I can see here, Eagle Dynamics posted to Facebook in 2021. It's their first product of 2021. That's the Mosquito.
Yeah, so it's theirs. No doubt they've made some changes and they've accidentally changed something that's affected the lights.
Yeah, they must have.
I can't remember because I've been yakking. I don't know.
Comments here I'm seeing is who's going to be blasting the 633 Squadron soundtrack in the background for the first flight. That certainly is a very hot start.
Run the starter. Copy.
I don't know, I almost mistook the Huey for a drag car going down the drag strip. The only thing that told me that it most certainly wasn't is the fact that Laxer is behind the pilot seat.
Well, then it hasn't got wheels.
Yeah, well, that could be the case too. We don't talk about that. Why is there a yellow thing on the compass?
I don't know. There's not normally a yellow thing.
Sorry, Bill.
What's that?
I don't know if you're 18 plus or not. Then I just swore a wee bit.
No, I'm not 18 plus. Damn it, no.
Well, I know you're 18 plus. I'm talking about your stream, damn it.
Oh no, my stream isn't. No. So less colourful language is obviously going to be appreciated.
I don't know, but I could never mistake you for anything but the old fart I know you as.
That's the loveliest thing anyone's ever said to me. Thank you, sir.
I know, right?
Well, I've finally started the engines because I've been yakking too much.
I get quite off track when I talk as well. I tend to just forget what I'm doing.
Oh, I get totally off track. Completely. I'm
Yeah.
useless. It's a pity because I like to talk people through what I'm doing when they want me to do that. And because I'm telling them what I'm doing, I'm forgetting the next bit to do, or I think I've done something and I haven't.
Oh gosh, I know that too well. What does it mean by restarting CP in fall whatever it said?
Capture point.
Yeah, so you know, War Thunder and
Yeah.
the EC game mode. I still am trying to sort of recreate that kind of game mode or game style within DCS.
Hey, Bill.
So,
Will you be playing any War Thunder tonight as well as DCS, or?
no plan for that. Haven't done War Thunder for a while, actually.
Because your title says DCS or War Thunder, so I assumed you had plans to either play it or not.
I have it.
I think
I have it.
says
Yeah, it always says that because otherwise I forget to put it on the appropriate one. So I just say, well, look, it's going to be one or the other.
Okay, gotcha. I'm a bit of a neat freak, so I tend to put the title as it is.
No, I just don't think to do it. You've got to change it every time, haven't you? Although I could, I mean, to be honest, I suppose I could put it to DCS because I don't really do War Thunder.
Yeah.
I haven't done that for a while.
I refer to War Thunder as Pain Thunder.
Yeah.
Because it gives you a dosage of pain like a thunderbolt coming down and striking you.
Yeah.
Like
that's
not thunderbolt. Yeah.
I think that's one of the reasons.
Fell off your key. One of the
I think
reasons.
that's one of the reasons we started to drift away from War Thunder is that it just didn't represent sensible game styles or anything like that.
No, it got
Good
spoiled.
ideas.
It got too big and it got spoiled. So, whereas we used to get into decent battles, there are so many different types of battle now, and so many different countries with all their aircraft. And because we fly sim and don't get labels, you know, you've got to know everything. You've got to know all those aircraft. It's less fun.
And the problem is, even with the simulation stuff and so on, so you still get a metric ton of people who go, I'm going to kill them all.
What?
Just gremlins coming through, just killing everyone.
Yeah,
as
I
fast
think-
as possible.
I think there is a certain amount of this is because it is a game first and foremost. It attracts a different kind of player for the majority.
There's probably less of the silly stuff in sim though. That probably is more the other two modes, I guess.
Yeah.
But
You fell off your key, mate.
sorry, I wouldn't do anything other than sim in War Thunder.
Yeah.
Like Laxor, you use a bit of brake when you take off, don't you? You leave it set to a small amount of brake.
Yeah, so release the brake when I put the brake on, so it just starts having an effect, and it gives you just a little bit of control of the rudder as well.
Yeah.
So I would imagine 5 to 10% brake.
Yeah, well, that would depend on our curves, wouldn't it? But I'll have to just try it.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't put any curves on the brake lever.
Oh, I think I have. I suppose I could check that.
Put curve on the brake lever. I thought that would just be fairly linear.
Well, I think it was just to give myself a little more control. I probably did it for the spit initially, and because this uses the same braking, I did the same for this. Otherwise, you got perhaps massive swings on the brake lever. For me, because I use a slider, so you can have massive swings. Whereas if you amplify it a little bit at the bottom end, it's smaller movements. It's more touchy, but it's smaller movements.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'll apply some brake anyway, and we'll see how it goes.
The Mosquito at idle though sounds like a 1920s or earlier like truck when it's just idling.
2 engines vibrating, I suppose.
Yeah, no,
beat
it's
frequency.
less the engines and more just the rotary engine style. It sounds like a truck.
The sound I like in this is when you start revving the P51. That I think is a really good sound. That's a really good sound. Okay, now I've got to shut up, stop and think for a minute. I'll see if this works. I've put a bit of brake in. I'll check my curves before I go any further. No, I have got it as a straight line as it happens on this. I thought I adjusted it on a spit, and I thought I'd put the same ones on this as I have on the spit, but apparently not. Not to worry. Okay. And I must remember to operate my little button that allows me to get my gear up. Okay, perhaps I'll break off and have a go. And do you put stick back to hold the tail wheel down when you take off, Laxor?
No, I tend to forget about that.
In that case, I'll forget about it, because that may be also part of my problem. If you took off easily or nicely, I'll see how I do with the same sort of settings. I'm at the T of trim on the rudder, so we'll see what happens. Throttle it up. I feel as though that method is going to be more predictable for me. Who's in the jet? Is it Warhawk?
I think so.
I'm just looking for his name. I'm glancing to the side, but I can't give it too much time.
I'm personally here. I don't play DCS too much. Although I do plan, I am planning on installing.
Yeah, jolly good.
Well, installing is the first step.
Oh, well, yeah, first especially when it comes to your.
I've not actually had anyone that far away connect to this. I think the furthest has been Canada. So.
Damn it, I've got a wobble on, so I'm... Yeah, they obviously hit my engine and put it out of balance. Too fast though, so I've got to do a go round. I'm usually coming from the east instead of the west.
Did you take down?
Say again.
Did you? Oh, maybe.
Did I what?
Just asking, did you take out all the units on the other side of the bridge? And as I asked that, they started firing at me. So
no, that'll be the infantry. Yeah. think I actually scored with one of my rockets on that though. I went for the convoy. I think at least one of my rockets found its home, which is a bit unusual for me.
Oh, it's the convoy coming in.
Yeah. Oh, I can't tell. I've got 15 ground units, but most of those are going to be those ones, the passive ones, south of the airfield.
Request repair. Request rearming. Request repair. Copy. Request rearming. Copy.
So I'll do the same method for takeoff when I go up next time and see if it is sort of more reliable for me.
Okay. I'm going to take a couple of minutes break just to refill a glass. I'll be back in a minute.
Copy.
Rearming complete. the starter. Copy.
having fun there?
Who you talking to?
Both of you seem to be quite fairly quiet in your planes.
Yeah, just like to space out though.
Well, when I was taking off that second time, using the same method, essentially, I took the brake off, and immediately it swerved round to the right. I took the brake off too early, I suppose, and immediately she swerved round to the right and just crashed on the grass.
Yeah, what I find is you have to keep the brake on until the tail wheel comes up and the rudder starts coming into priority over the brakes.
Yeah, it just seems odd that we're giving it right rudder and it wants to go right anyway. I say right rudder, I mean right rudder trim, but it seems that it wants to go right anyway, so I don't know. I'll give it another try.
On the starter. Copy.
Yeah. Me, I didn't think I particularly did. Warhawk's nearby, so I'm having to watch him a little bit. I don't want to whack into it.
I don't know, because I looked over and I saw a big wood.
Yeah, the plume of flame was from my rocket hitting the tank. All my rockets were fired, I only hit one tank. I just got more success with my bullets. I took one of them out with bullets. I expect Warhawk will take a couple. So,
That little circle in your seat, is that a sight glass?
in my seat,
When you look to your rear right, I believe.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Like, when you're looking backwards and you look through your seat, is that a sight glass?
Hold on, I'll make another strafe and get myself out of the way so I can check that. Hold on.
I don't know, it looks like a sight glass to me.
Oh, the hole in the seat?
Yeah, the hole in the seat.
I think that's probably so that the nav can reach his arm through if he needs to. That seat flops forward as well. The back of the seat flops forward if needed. Because when you got the nav in that seat, there's a whole load of stuff he can do. All those radio dials are all operable.
Well, I should be right back. I'm good.
Compared with the Spit, the Moz just swings around all over the place when you're trying to aim, doesn't it? Or is it just me or my curves?
It does seem to be a little bit more squishy.
Yeah, it's sort of floating. Which is, sounds about right. It's a bigger aircraft, less manoeuvrable. Okay, I'm RTB. Okay, Warhawk's making me want to take a spit up again, so I'll go for a spit again.
Am I transmitting?
Say again?
Oh, okay, I am. So am I
Yes,
transmitting?
yeah, you are, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I just had DCS blew up on me quite significantly, so
Oh.
it's taken out most of the windows on my screen.
Oh,
These
jeez.
screens. So I'm going to have to do a reboot.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I can leave the server on, that's not a problem. We'll still fire around, so
Only for a short time.
it's about half an hour. It's 30 minutes, so.
Yeah, right, that's quick.
Yeah. So I'll leave it
Okay.
for a bit until people send me a message saying.
So you will?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll message you on Skype later.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, TTFN. Well, we've done away with the bomber, so time to go back, I think, and that's probably where I'll finish.
The only bomber I know of is when Laxa gurns himself into one.
Oh, well, there are bombers here, so we just hit one between us, Warhawk and myself. So that was good fun. Well, I'm going to RTV now, and I'll probably fold it just there because it is half one. I'd like to be able to see Warhawk and home in. He's got engine damage. Okay. I don't use the chat, so I can't even remember how to give a reply to Warhawk.
Isn't chat T or enter?
Can't remember. I might have a voice command for it. Just a second.
Interesting that the text-to-speech didn't speak out my previous message.
Yeah, don't know why that was. Chat. And now I don't know how to close the chat. I can't get to my map. Yeah, I tried escape. So I can't get to my map at the moment. I can't see where the enemy units are.
Enter again.
Well, I've done it a couple of times. No, I can't remember how to get out of
Click
the
off
chat.
the chat box.
Well, there isn't an X. You can't exit out.
Tab. No, click on the game screen.
Ah, that's it. No, that's
on
it.
chat.
Tab got it. Thank you.
I'll tab. Okay then.
Yeah, well done. So I just don't use it.
This tech support will cost you $5.
Fine. Yep. Now, just hope I don't get too close to those ground units.
That bomber tailgun cracked my engine. LMAO. My text support cost £10 for obvious superior support.
Yeah, Warhawk, yeah, the engines do seem a bit susceptible to tail gunners, don't they? And tech support from Yod is 10 quid. That's fair enough.
It got stuck at max RPM. I was able to get it down to 35 PM with just a cracked throttle, but the engine failed.
Oh well.
Sounds like it was a bit of a revving moment.
Yeah, I've had that, so yeah, it would be. Yeah, so Warhawk, I first of all I couldn't find the chat, couldn't find out how to get the chat because I don't normally use it. and then I had trouble getting rid of it. But as Yod pointed out, it's tab to get rid of it, so that was useful. So I'm going to fold now, once I've landed. Oh, well, there's me about to fold.
Gosh, you
and
land much smoother than I ever would be able to.
doesn't always work like that, Yod. Believe me, it doesn't. But that was an okay landing, yeah. I think the secret is trying to get your speed low enough. I see I'm about to fold, and Lexor needs to close the server at some point, and I see I've now got 3 viewers. So I know there was Warhawk and there's Yod. So would the third person like to say a quick hi before I go?
Oh, I've had low speed. Just ended me hitting the ground a bit hard before the runway.
Well, a trick that I came across, not a trick, but I remember someone saying the idea of landing is to fly as close to the ground as possible for as long as possible, without touching the ground, and then eventually just gradually, just gently come back. So don't try and do a short landing is the answer, I suppose. Just fly as close to the runway as you can.
But what about glide slope?
I'm very much seat of the pants, so I wouldn't even be able to answer that one. Yeah, the technicalities go over my head. Apparently, on your descent gauge, 3 divisions apparently of your descent gauge. So it's I don't know, 2, 4, 6, perhaps 0.6. I don't even know what it is. I don't know how it's. I don't know how it's calibrated. Right. So. Okay, so about 2 or no, it's probably less than, it'd be less than 1 division on that descent meter. Less than 1 division, a third of a division probably, I'm guessing, is what you want to be coming in at. Oh, come on, now I've got 4 viewers. And there's me thinking I need to go, and Lexor needs to be able to close the stream, close the server.
I think the divisions are for decent speed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But descent or ascent, it's descent or climb. And apparently a good climb is maintain 180. Yeah, so you maintain 180 degrees for climb. That apparently is a good climb speed. So if you're going fast, pull the stick back so that you climb faster. But you pull the stick back until your speed drops back to 180. If it drops down too fast, put your stick forward a fraction so that you can maintain that 180 miles an hour. Anybody else want to say a hello before I just so that I know that you're there, and perhaps to catch you another time? Apparently 4 viewers. Don't usually get 4 viewers. So feel very good to just give a quick hi before I have to fold the stream.
I'm saying hello. But I'm one.
Yep, hello Yod, I know you're there. So I think there's Yod and there might still be Warhawk, but obviously there's 2 others that I don't know.
Maybe it's seeing my PC and phone.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, if you're viewing it on both, maybe it's seeing both of them. Yeah, that could be an answer. Right, so it's 0143 at the moment. So I'm thinking that I'll probably fold on this. Give Lexer a chance. I want to message him to say that we're done with the server. Warhawk around? Warhawk, are you on my stream? I'm not. Well, Warhawk is disconnected from DCS, but I don't know if he's around. But it doesn't matter if he's disconnected. It's quite safe for Lexor to turn the to stop the server.
Oh! Hi, I'm back.
You're back.
I realize
back.
now why text-to-speech wouldn't say my messages.
Well, it should have been seeing them.
Yeah, it didn't see them because they didn't send through.
Oh, okay. Right,
I can see that on the mobile phone, but I can see that on the PC.
Okay.
I believe you may have, or maybe auto mod doesn't allow Japs to be sent.
No
which is
idea.
how the Japanese were said in World War II.
No idea. Okay, well, in the absence of any other communications here, it would have been nice if there's anyone else there that I haven't spoken to. It would be nice to just say hello to them before I go. Hello, goodbye. But in the meantime, I should be here tomorrow night. I believe Lexor should be flying tomorrow night. So the server will be up again and we'll be flying tomorrow night.
That also depends on what he's going to be flying on. Is he going to be flying War Thunder or DCS?
What Lexor? He'll be in DCS, yeah.
Because he does fly in War Thunder with Undead.
He has, but I don't know if he's done it recently. We've flown together. Lexor, War Dead, Eagle, me. We've flown together in War Thunder a few times in the past, but haven't flown War Thunder for a while, I've got to say. Yeah, occasionally I'll go in there just to test it's still all working okay. I had a test of DCS a little while back, a few days back, a week ago, say, because I tried to update DCS and it said, oh, not enough room. So my 250 gig SSD wasn't going to be able to do it. I did manage to get in by uninstalling a couple of maps.
250 gig? My SSD is a terabyte.
Yeah, well, this is it. That's right. Well, you're fine for that. I've now got half a terabyte, and it's an M.2.
Yeah, mine's also M.2 as well.
Yeah. So hopefully that'll give me plenty of scope for any further updates. Okay, Yod, I'm gonna shove off and
Yod, not Yod.
what?
Yod, not Yod.
I thought I said Yod. Did I not?
No, you said Yod.
My apologies, sir.
Nah, it's all good.
Okay, Yod. Anyway, I'm gonna shove off and catch you perhaps tomorrow night. Anyway, we should both be flying at some point
Yeah,
tomorrow
alright.
night.
See you, Bill.
Take care, mate.
Have a nice
Bye.
night.
TTFN. And for anyone else who's got my stream up, thank you for being there. Catch you another time, i.e. tomorrow night. I say tomorrow night. Today is already Saturday, so Saturday night is when we'll fly next. Catch you again. Take care. TTFN.